This is half time. Today I'm going to show you how we use this to just smash jobs out as fast as possible. So the first job of the day is to take 2 ceiling roses down and plaster up and patch up where they used to be. So the lady at the house had phoned me up and she said these are a bit old fashioned now. We want these gone, Kirk. We want to get rid of them and we want the ceilings just nice and smooth where they used to be. So this is only a little job, so my plan is to get in and get this done as fast as humanly possible. The first one come down in pieces, and then this one seemed to come down in one big piece, and I nearly fell off the trestle trying to catch it. Yeah, this one actually just come down in one full piece. So the next thing is to get my favourite product, SBR, and paint it on the ceilings where the ceiling roses used to be. This is what I'm going to use to seal the ceiling, so we can start patching in. Kieran does a nice job of rolling it on. We use a roller so it's nice and even, no big drip marks. Now, there's a little hole where the light used to be. It's too big for a new ceiling rose to go up, so I've got to fill it. The best way to do this as fast as possible is to cut a piece of plasterboard, mark round the board, and then cut a hole. So the hole is cut to fit the piece of plasterboard. You've probably seen me do this in other videos. We cut the hole to the right size, then I feed a piece of timber in, screw it in, and fix the board to the timber. Oh, what's this? I found something. Hey up. Here we go. When's this from? The 80s? Look at this. How many of you old boys recognise this then from back in the day? Here's our piece of timber been cut to size. I'm going to feed it in the hole and screw it to the old ceiling. Just going to chamfer the edges off a little bit, just so it doesn't catch. Fits in nice and snug this way. Look at that. Fits like a glove. This one come off in one nice neat piece if anyone wants it for 300 quid. Now whilst we wait for that SBR to set, we're going to nip off, have a quick bite to eat. Whilst I'm tucking into my breakfast, the flipping phone rings and the next job comes in, another patching job. Yeah, we'll do it today. We'll come and see you as soon as we finish this, yeah, no problem. So here we are back at the job now, let's get mixed up. We've got a little bit of water in the bucket, we don't need a lot. That's the sachet of half-time accelerator going in. We're going to use a full sachet, which is well over the recommended dose, but we want this to go off rapid. We've got another place to be in about 2 minutes, so let's get this job done as fast as possible. We're fully battery powered. No need for buzzing 110s and extension leads these days. Kieran's going to mix up, get all the stuff ready for us. The accelerator's in there, so as soon as that's ready, we've got no time to mess around. It's straight on with the job. Now all I'm concentrating on here is getting this filled out and getting it fairly flat, getting rid of all the big lines. Now there's another plastering channel called Kirk J. O'Donnell. I don't know what it is with plasterers called Kirk on YouTube, but anyway, that fella's an American. He's flipping ace. Now he says this is hot mud, plaster with accelerator in. They got some funny phrases, the Americans, but anyway, because I'm dealing with hot mud, I've got to go fast. Now listen carefully. Any minute now, you're going to hear Sylvia come in, the woman whose house it is, and she's absolutely awesome. She's going to come in and go, "Hello, you lovely people." She's just great. So that's on now. I'm going to flatten that in now. I'm going to leave that in the bucket, pick it up a little bit, and then we're going to wet that up and second coat it, because that'll speed it up even more. There she was. She's an absolute star. Just going to flatten these in a little bit now before we second coat them. And just give it a little smooth over to get rid of all the big lines. Now, in case you're wondering, it's been literally 5 minutes since we first mixed up. And we'll do the same in that one. Come in here and watch this. This stuff picks up fast, so you've got to get it nice and flat. You don't want any of the background sort of showing through, any big lines coming through your second coat. So the order of the day now is just to get this nice and flat, ready for the second coat. Right, and I think we're about time to start knocking up the second coat now. So we'll add a bit of water to that, wet it up a little bit, and get cracking. Second coat going on now. We're on about like minute 10 at the moment. I'm just making sure that round the edges where it blends into the other ceiling, there's no big ridges or lumps or lines. It's got to sort of be feathered in right from the get-go. Same with this one. I'm just concentrating to make sure that it's blended in nicely to the ceiling. Now, I'm not camera shy, there's me, but watch this, Kieran is, and you're going to see him in any second now. He didn't realise he was in the mirror. Wait till you see this. Wait till he sees it. There he is. Who's that with the camera phone? Now, Kieran took that long washing the bucket that the patches were finished by the time we come back, literally 5 minutes later. So what I'm going to do is the next patch, I'm going to show you the timings, because this one took 15 minutes, and I'll show you the next one, how long it takes. Time to get on the road, but the first thing we need to do is fill the old beast up so we can get to the job. Come on now, girl! She does 55 flat out. I need my van back as soon as possible, man. So that's the first job done, from start to finish, including taking the ceiling roses down. It took us an hour. That's not including nipping off for a quick breakfast at Wetherspoons though. So we'll keep that bit secret because the missus gives me stick for going off, sneaking off for breakfast when I'm meant to be losing weight. But we're going to go to the next job now. Good friend of mine, he's had his cottage completely refurbished. We did that years and years ago. Since then, he's had a little tiny leak and we're going there to fix up a little patch. Now check the date on this cottage. It is old as the hills. How are we getting on, Kieran? Here's our big job. Right, let's go. The magic powder. The magic powder. We having a full sachet in there? Yeah. This will be gone in no time. Right, this time we're going to show you how fast this actually happens. So, I'm going to start the stopwatch now. Bear in mind, look here, Kieran has not mixed yet. We put the accelerator in the water, but we're going to start mixing now. So, we're going to start the stopwatch. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Go. Mix, Kieran.
How? Hold.
Now, because he's such a helpful lad, Kieran hasn't even mixed this properly. The stuff's full of lumps, but it won't stop us. We're getting this done fast. Right, that's the first coat on. 4 minutes 39 seconds. First trial. 7 minutes. Now, in case you're wondering, yes, I did second coat it, but I was that fast, Kevin didn't even have time to record it. Yeah. See the colour changing where it's setting now. It's going off. We are 11, nearly 12 minutes into the gauge. That's it. Check that out. 15 minutes. That blended in beautifully. Job finished. Job done. Let's go home. Now I know you missed a few steps there, but Kieran, he just didn't have time to film everything. Quick clean up, tidy up. Let's go. Now, ideally, we need another person filming because Kieran has to wash buckets out and clean up and tidy up as the stuff's setting. He can't let it set in the buckets, and he can't film me at the same time as cleaning up, and I can't film myself because the stuff was set on the ceiling rapid. But you've seen there, that last job took us 15 minutes from start to finish. Now, think about this. If you're doing a job on the way home from work, how much could you charge for a little patch and it takes you 15 minutes? Can you see the benefits of this stuff? Now, I know there's faster setting board finish, I don't know what it is, board finish, multi-finish that you can buy now from British Gypsum. It sets in half the time. But with the accelerator that you add to the powder, you can decide how much or how little you put in. It's designed to use one sachet for half a bag and it makes it half time. But I never use it like that. I always add way more than what you actually need to get it to set in 15 minutes. So we're just in and out in no time whatsoever. Now I know there's other ways of speeding up the set. You can use dirty water, okay? It's unpredictable. You can use cement. Again, unpredictable and weakens the mix. You can buy aluminium sulfate from the internet. That's probably what's in half time. I don't know. But the fact is, when you buy it, you don't know what percentage you're buying it. If you go online and start Googling aluminium sulfate, you can get stuff for 2%, you can get stuff for 50%. It's all different. So you think you're getting a good deal, and then you work out it's only 2% and it does absolutely nothing to speed the setup. So I find, after years of experimenting, it's easy for me to go and pay the couple of quid that it is to buy the half time and just use that because it's consistent. Now there's another one, I think they call it Speedy Set, but you can't get it anywhere. I find half time, you just click on the website, you can buy it. For me, it's an absolute treat for the couple of quid it costs. I mean, I think a bag of plaster's about £10, £12 a bag, something like that, most places now. I buy in bulk. I literally try and buy pallets of plaster at a time and I store it. I'm in my little office here. At the other end of my office is a workshop and I buy materials in bulk. I buy beads, I buy 10 boxes at a time, I buy everything, loads of it, you know. I buy a pallet of plaster and store it because I get a better price that way. Half time, I buy this stuff, you know. I buy this by the box as well. And it's not expensive when you do it like that. So for me, half time, I can get jobs done like that in no time at all. I can do 10 little patching jobs in a day, or I can do little patching jobs on the way home. But that's how I use Accelerator to literally add extra money to every day's work. I just do little jobs on the way home, or I pile all my little patching jobs together. I mean, I don't know how much you charge for a patching job, but imagine you charge the same rate and did it in 15 minutes. How much extra money you could take. Anyway, guys, I'll leave you with that. Thanks for watching. As always, if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. If you liked it, oh, look, I'm not even going to go down. It's cheesy, it's cheesy. Don't subscribe. Give me a thumbs down. I don't care. Beat it. See you later. Have a good night. Oh, I forgot to mention, so if you're still here, you can get half time from easymix.co.uk. You can buy it from most builders merchants. I think all Travis Perkins stock it. I might be wrong. I'm sure they sell it in Wix. But if not, you can get it on Amazon. It's called Half Time. You can go to the website. It's called Easy Mix. You can buy it in bulk from there. I think you can get it on eBay. Now let me come clean about something. I'm going to be straight with you now. I know the fella that makes this stuff. I know him personally. I've worked on his house. And he's a genuinely lovely, lovely top bloke. Now, before anybody gets confused, I am not plugging his product for him. I genuinely use it myself. I used it and got to know him afterwards. Now, He doesn't sponsor these videos. I get nothing out of this whatsoever. I'm genuinely trying to help you. And there's another little side note as well. The amount of people that have been approaching me lately, I'm getting emails, recommend our product. Can we sponsor your video for this? And I'm not interested in recommending anything that I don't use myself. So I ain't ever going to tell you to go and get something if I don't personally use it. Although the one exception that I nearly made, and still might, I had a fella come at me to recommend his green line laser that was meant to be shockproof and all this different thing. Anyway, green line lasers are actually really good. He said to me he'll give me 2% commissions of every unit he sells through my link if I advertise him on my channel. But I said, listen, keep your 2%. I'm not interested in that. Give me a green line laser so I can genuinely review it. I'll have it for 2 months and then I'll give you the review, and I'll give you an honest review. But also, I want 10 units to give away to my subscribers. I just wanted to pick a few you guys out the comments and just send them off to you. But never heard of him ever again. So that was the end of that. So there's a little hint for anybody that comes at me wanting me to review your products or recommend you, right? I want stuff for these guys watching me. Okay, so if you're going to come at me with a little business deal, take on board that I want freebies, because I want to give them out. If I'm going to recommend something, if it's any good, I want to give something away. So anyway, guys, I think I've said enough. It's time for a bevy. Cheers. Adios. David Zenya. God bless you.